Hi everyone, this is Nadia Diaz, a mindset coach and founder of New Academy. Welcome to Be Naked with Nadia for another episode where we're going to talk about detachment in manifestation. Why is detachment so important for manifestation? Right, here we talk about confidence and manifestation and much more. Do you want to become the confident person in your life that you are able to learn and be able to manifest anything into your life? Great, you are in the right place. So hit the subscribe button and share with your friends. Let's get into it. Why detachment is so important when we are manifesting? Because when we are holding on to something that we really want, we are actually blocking ourselves from receiving it, right? So we are energy, everything else is energy, and you know how we vibrate at a certain frequency, and so everything else does the same, right? The universe really has this tendency to give you everything that you want. Every little thing that you want, the universe gives it to you. So when we ask for something, we put the intention out there, and then we need to be able to be ready to receive. That's all. How you're going to get it is none of your business. How you're going to get it, you don't need to know, right? It's coming to you. And the action is super duper important, yes. And a lot of people do not talk about it, but it's the most important part of manifestation is the action. The action of being able to detach from the need of having it. When we link certain emotions to our desire that are not congruent to what we want, that might be an issue. So let me explain this, right? So imagine that you want something, you really want something, and you're struggling a lot to get it. You are struggling to get it because of what is inside you. You are struggling to get it because of your internal beliefs. You are struggling to get it because you believe that it's hard to get it, right? So your beliefs are manifesting everything that you get, right? Your life around you is a reflection of you, is a reflection of your own beliefs, is a reflection of what's inside you. Therefore, if you look at something and you believe that it's hard for you to have, that is what's going to happen because that is what you believe in. Therefore, everything is going to seem so hard. You're going to struggle because you think that is much harder than that, right? That's the reason why sometimes you think about something, you really want something, and it appears. But something that you really want in heart, it takes a bit longer. Why? Because you have no emotion towards it. Let's say that is a person, right? You really want a person to contact you or to speak to you or to, apologize, anything, right? You need to be able to focus on what you want, on the end of what you actually want, and detach from the emotions that you have at the moment towards that person. So basically, if you want something that you have never had before, you actually need to do something you have never done before. So what happens mostly is that we want stuff, and when we want something, we have an emotion, connected or linked to our desire. And the thing is, if our connection is not a positive connection, or if it's not a loving connection, right? What we are attracting is actually what we are focusing on. So basically, our emotions, right? So your thoughts need to be in alignment to what you want, okay? So if you want something, you need to detach from the lack of having that something. Because when we want something, usually it's because we don't have it, right? So we want to have it. However, you can maybe just say, I feel like having a coffee. And then boom, suddenly the coffee appears. And you think, oh, I was just thinking about having a coffee. How wonderful, I have a coffee. Why? Because you were not desperate about having a coffee. You were just thinking about having a coffee. You were not emotionally attached to, I need this coffee right now. It's urgent, I'm frustrated if I don't have this coffee. And you won't be emotionally negatively emotionally linked to the need of having the coffee, right? So what you want to let go of, it's that lack, the desperate feeling of having it. The feeling that lets you down. The emotion that makes you feel that you are not good enough. The feeling that makes you feel frustrated because no matter what you try to have or try to do, is not coming to you. As we probably spoke in another video about the trying, again, it's very connected to detachment. We need to stop trying and to start trusting, right? And when you trust, you know that is already yours. And when you trust and you know that is already yours, you don't have the need to doubt. Because this lack is in alignment with doubt, right? I doubt that is going to happen. I doubt that I'm going to be able to have it. Oh, I believe that it's coming, but something is telling me that maybe it's not really like that. Oh, really and truly, I just need to relax and let go and detach from it, and then it's going to come to me? Exactly. You know what? When you plant a seed, you're not going back to the soil to check if the seed was planted properly all the time, every single time. You're not going to actually go back there and check, oh, is it done properly? Is it going to grow? Is it not going to grow? No, you're just going to do what you have to do. You plant the seed, you water, right? You do what you have to do. You let go, and then you give time to grow. So basically, you launch the rocket. You're planting the seed. You launch the rocket. You're planting the seed. And then what happens? You just be ready to receive. Be ready to receive. What happens in between is none of your business. You need to be able to trust the process. Because what happens between you launching the rocket and you receiving is you detaching from the need to see evidence that is going to happen. Alright? Is you detaching from the need of, I need to see so I can believe it. Because you don't need to see it, you can believe it. Right? So you are going to detach from the need of controlling, the need of having to see evidence coming, the need of, I have to have it now. And you are going to relax. And that moment, when you relax, when you let go, when you feel like, you know what, it is what it is, that right moment, it just appears like it was always there. Okay? So detach from the old story. What's going on with the old story? The old story are what? A collection of events that you have lived as a result of your previous manifestation. Therefore, if now you are a new person, if now your beliefs are new beliefs, if now your story is a new story, what do? You detach from the old story. You let go. It doesn't matter anymore. It doesn't exist. You know, it happened as a reference. However, it does not dictate your future, does not dictate where you are going. Therefore, you let go, you detach. You don't want it anymore. Right? So, what you're going to do is to be able to know what you want, be sure about what you want, know where you are right now, know your story, let go. You don't need it anymore. What's your new story? What is your new story? And I will make up a video talking about what is your story. About how do you jump into a new story? How do you let go of the old story? Because that, it's essential for you to manifest anything that you want. And it is possible. So remember to always believe that it is possible. It is really possible. And again, know that the universe has your back. Know that you are able to get somewhere that you have never been. You are able to, just because you have made a decision in your head. And regardless of how you feel, you can be able to arrive or maybe like I don't believe that we ever arrive, but you can be able to get to a certain place that you're this, a destination that you decided in your head. However, when you are able to shift your mind to a more positive outlook, or to a space where you believe, where you trust, where you know that it's going to happen, when the certainty is there, then that jump is like this. That jump is just, hey, I'm here. Where have I been? I never knew this before. And it's just a matter of being able to let go, being able to detach. I'm detached from the need of having it. I'm detached from wanting to have it. I'm detached from people's judgment. I'm detached from the world around me. I am just detached from any outcome because I believe in my end. And that is where I live. I am committed to live in my end. I am committed to get what I need. And so anything that comes in between is irrelevant. Okay? So you train your mind to focus solely on what you want. As I always say in my channel, is that what you focus on grows. And that's true. If you focus on, I don't want this to happen, whatever you don't want it to happen is what's going to happen more and more and more. Or if you focus on, I am so tired, my body hurts, or life sucks, that is what's going to grow more and more. Because whatever you focus on grows. Therefore, you must learn how to shift those states, those thoughts, because then think about it, like it comes into a 4. It's a 4. I feel unwell. I really feel unwell. I feel anxious. I feel tired. I feel unable to do this. And that is the most powerful thing that you have, because your body believes whatever you say. Okay? And so the universe also is listening. So what's going to happen? You're just going to feel more tired, or you're just going to have more events that is going to make you more tired. Or when you say, I'm struggling so much, life is so hard. Guess what? That's why life is so hard. No wonder why life is so hard, because you already have that belief that life is so hard. So when you have that belief that life is so hard, guess what? Your life is going to be hard, and everything around you is going to come, and the evidence is going to drop. Just, for you to know that, yeah, you're right, life is very hard. So shift, switch those thoughts, switch those, ideas. That story no longer is needed. So let go, detach from that story, detach from the person that was always tired, the person that always struggled, the person that was always sad, the person that was always hurt, the person that people just stepped over her. Detach from that story, because you can change your story like this in 1 second. So all you need to do is detach, right? So when you detach, when you are able to focus only on the story that you want, magic happens, right? So remember, what is it that you want? What is it that is in a way? What are your beliefs? Right? What do you need changing? Alright? Great, super. And this was an amazing talk with you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you stayed until the end, it's because you liked it. And, like the video, share with your friends. And I'll see you on the other video. Bye.